some of the pottery students who didn't like their pots, they were throwing in the bucket after they were fired from their art units. So there's broken pots in there too. It held together pretty good. I mean, when I first got into this thing, I wanted to create something that was my own, style, something I could say something with. And so I just, through, about a year, came up with this idea. So some of them, like, I have a couple other ones that are that big, that, just fell apart. That it's only, you can't hot glue glass on there and expect it to stay. It just doesn't work that way. So something that I've learned, especially with the smaller ones now, they're more concrete, more stable. So yeah. The next one. Okay, this guy. Anybody can guess what this is?
A city.
Nope. Guesses? You say sink? Yeah. It's actually, it is, in my old dorm room, it is the 3 kitchen sinks that were in there. The maintenance guys pulled them out. They didn't want to haul them downstairs, so I grabbed them. And what I did is basically, and this is, have they learned about Louise Nevelson yet?
Oh, well, my 6th graders have, but I talked about it the other day. It's the behind the screen there. Remember I pointed out? Made out of wood, boxes stacked up.
Yep. This is kind of like my older Louise Nevelson. I really like her a lot. Her ideas about objects and foundness. And she had this really great idea. And a lot of art bridges a lot of philosophy. So she had this idea that she could erase the history of an object. So if I had a wood ball this big, and I have a metal ball this big, I paint them both white. You won't be able to tell which one's the wood. Which is the way it works. So therefore, if you erase the history of that complete object or what it's made out of. So I really liked that idea. That was just kind of rolling around my head. So when I got these things, and I was in painting class when I did this, so I had to do it kind of under the table. I don't think anyone in the class would believe it. Because I know my painting teacher would be like, you don't do this, you do this in sculpture. Whatever. So I was breaking apart these things, and I was arranging them. And finally, it took me about 4 days to arrange them. I got them where I wanted them. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, now what do I do? And that's what art kind of is. It's like process, it's problem solving. Like you have an idea of what you want to do, and it's just like, how do you do it kind of things, How do you visualize it? How do you get it done? So I asked one of my teachers, and I'm like, well, how do I fix these sinks? He's like, well, you can't drill them, they're porcelain. I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, you can lay a bed of concrete. I'm like, well, that sounds good. So build a box, build everything concrete, and you can actually go to the next page. And that's what you look like after you try to mix 3 buckets of concrete by yourself. I thought I was going to have a heart attack, literally, because I had to do it so fast before the concrete actually set, and then arrange the object before the concrete actually set. So I don't know what I did, maybe an hour, but all I had was a bucket and a stick. Everybody else got these big, nice, concrete turners, but yeah, I did that. I hurt. It was a bad idea. But it solved the problem. I think the actual sculpture ended up weighing maybe close to 400 pounds at the end. It took 4 guys to lift it up to actually lift it. It was insane. I actually left it. One of my teachers took it. He's like, "You're gonna haul that back to Minneapolis?" I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. So yeah. And this is what this would look like that I was in college. It was actually an old World War II Army barracks. Little to no heat. My mom, who actually went to the same school I did, had her science classes there years upon years before I did. So it was broken down, but it was kind of felt like home. It's a place that you never had to worry about getting paint on the floor or spray paint the walls. It was just completely okay. And there was actually some lights there too. But yeah. So it was different, and it was good, but it wasn't a nice building, and I always had kind of qualms about paying so much money for college and then, living in a shack, but I understood, so. And actually, if you look right behind me there, that is one of the stages of that wicked painting that I showed you before. So you can just kind of see how much it actually changes through time. Next slide. Is this book getting around? gonna keep passing that around. Just in case they don't know anymore. Okay. This is probably the best sculpture painting I've done in the last 3 years. It's called Bad Robot. And what I found at a garage sale is, you guys might be a little bit too young, but Radio Shack experimented with these little robots about this big in the 80s. They were called Carl Juniors or whatever they were. They can bring you a drink and you have a boat and you can do it around. I found one at the garage sale for about $10. That's why I bought it. And that's all that is. There's maybe some like little balls and caps in there just to give it a little bit more texture. But basically what I did is try to take it apart and arrange it so it actually looked like a robot. And one thing that's kind of hard, especially with my paintings, is the pictures, because they're so three-dimensional and trying to put them on a two-dimensional scale. But let me see if I can actually kind of point it out to you. So if we're looking at the painting, this would be the top. So there would be the top of his helmet, his eyes, his mouth, his sternum, his arm holding the princess, his shield, and his rotors at the bottom. So in that one, it's, like I said, it's a favorite. And one thing that's nice about, and I'll talk about this here in a little bit, kids love my sculptures. I wish kids had more money. Like a little like 5-year-old, man, I saw a 5-year-old look at this painting for like 4 or 5 minutes. Like you can't get a 5-year-old to do anything for 4 or 5 minutes, but he was just like, what's that? Like, it's a robot. It's a circuit board. What's this? Well, that's just a marble. That's marble too. Like, it's honestly, you just totally blown away. It was great, you know. I just sit there just laughing the whole time. But it's great to get that kind of response, especially when you have kids. So, and it's like, okay, this is another project that I did. And basically what this is just straight latex paint. And what I did is I painted it, and I pulled it up, and I held it for about 30 minutes, and all those drips down there is what happened. And I mounted it on a piece of laminate floor that you see in an everyday home. And I just call it drip painting on wood. I like the style of it, I like the way it feels like it's actually coming off the wall, that it's something separate. Alright. This is another one I did. This is the same way, just a regular painting, nothing, most of it, but I actually picked it up too fast. I didn't let it dry long enough. And what happened is like this whole piece of the painting just fell off. This whole, just like, it was a blob of paint, just like all the way down. And you see where that, the green and the white is going down? That's the whole piece that fell off. I just loved it. I wish I could do it again, but it just worked out that way. So I call this one actually Spectre than this. And it's probably about the size of that, so. We talked about that one already.